Hey guys, and welcome back to TNA Wrestling 2001. As we're going to be closing out November at the end of the month, at the end of this episode, I'll be in December. This is episode 10, an episode that Ty Dillinger would be proud of. And we open up tonight in a pre-show bout of decent match with Little Heat. Matt Sydal defeated Excalibur in 14:33 by pinfall. Matt Sydal 66, Excalibur 42. No work performance. Was such a waste in WWE. I feel I'm wasting him at the moment, but you know, he's not popular. In a pre-show I've had subpar wrestling, a Little Heat. Colt Cabana defeated Omega in 15-14 by people of the Colt 45, Colt Cabana 46, Kenny Omega 44. Omega improving performance. Colt Cabana is up permanently as a face, and he is going to be a part of the action division. So will Kenny Omega. Just another couple of faces to the division. There is a reason behind this. You shall see later on this evening. Pre-show I've had subpar wrestling, a Little Heat. Peter Black and Caprice Coleman in 15-18 by pinfall. The Flying Head Scissors 43D. Caprice Coleman 34. Peter Black 46. Coleman seen off his game. Nice quality and the colour come together match a boost. No worker improvements. So we open up with Kane and the Big Show. I thought, you know, we always open up with either the championship or one of the bigger storylines. So I thought I give one of the lower league storylines a big shot. With a monster, you can't keep them under control. You see here on Impact, this coming Sunday night Turning Point. Impact comes to you live on pay-per-view, and we're going to show Explosion the true side of Impact. You see me, Big Show have problems, and they are huge problems. We can't keep the hands off each other. We're going to kill each other. Once that bell rings, it's going to be a fight. You see, this is two of the biggest men on Impact, locking horns. That's not meant to be there because they've already had a match. Oh, have I just lost that? Right, that's gone for this episode. So then Paul goes, I've had it with this Paul White stuff. Screw WWE copyright shit. I am the Big Show. I am the giant Paul White. Whatever you think of me, I'm the big man, and I can't stand it. You, all these fans. This Sunday night, I'm gonna kill you. He grabs Kane and tries to chase him, but Kane reverses it. And to the shock of everyone, he just turns it upside down and Tombstone's pile drives him. No work improvements. Kane and Paul Bearer have pretty good chemistry. Paul Bearer had Kane. The Impact storyline with the big monsters has advanced with this segment and gained heat. There you go, guys. You've just seen where all my pictures are hidden. I thought I'd get through that angle before I change it back, bring it back up. But I don't want you looking at the Island of Sodor map. That's not nice. And this is another reason why I don't do this on the screen, because bugger to do. There we go. Impact looks pretty good for the previous tapings, to be honest, and with their deal with Twitch, I think we've got something good going on with TNA. I wouldn't mind seeing what other people's thoughts are on the Twitch deal and stuff, but I think it's quite good. Hello Josh, if you're still asleep, please wake up and do this recording. I had a bad night's sleep, and my fiance's been here for the last few days, which is why I'm behind. That's why I'm recording this on a Friday instead of normally in the weekday. But yeah, so she's been here, and I kind of didn't get a lot of sleep. I started to get to bed till like 12, and she had to be up at 6:30, so I wake up when she wakes up normally to say goodbye, and then I normally stay up for an hour and then go back to sleep. But I stayed up for a couple of hours because I had a guy coming from Avon, and I've had another hour kip, so I'm feeling a bit more refreshed. There you go, that's what's going on while the alarm's going off. In about that decent wrestling, but a Little Heat, Sanjay Dutt, Paul London, and Fergal the Vet defeated Al Ligero, Jimmy Jacobs, and Johnny Storm in 609, when Sanjay Dutt defeated Jimmy Jacobs by pinfall the Hindu Press. Jerry Lawler might have pretty good chemistry calling matches, and that's quality to lift the match. Johnny Storm debuting for the probably this time 39, Jimmy Jacobs 45, Al Ligero 51, Fergal the Vet 63, Paul London 62, Sanjay Dutt 51, no working friends. Of course, we've called him up from the training school. There is a big name appearing on Impact tonight. I don't know how long he's going to be wrestling for us, but yeah. He's not even in the main event, he's just turning up. In a decent match, America's Most Wanted defeated the Dudley Boys in 7:04, and James Storm defeated Brother Ray by pinfall the 8-second ride. Brother Ray 79, Devon 73, Harris 45, Storm 43, Chris Harris performance, and James Storm in Rumble. Not bad a 63C from those guys. with 40 D minus. Sunday, the war with CM Punk and Samoa Joe gets out of control. This Sunday, we're coming to get back what is ours, which you won in a surprise hardcore match. You see, we are America's Most Wanted, and we are one of the standout tag teams on TNA Wrestling, and we're coming for our tag team titles, which you stole from us and these awesome fans. Now, Roddy Piper has informed me that this match is going to be changing a little bit. America's Most Wanted and the Badasses are going to be in action. Oh yes. But he's decided he wants it to be all-out action. I better check that's regular, aren't I? Jeez. That's good, because otherwise they won't be able to do it. So yeah, all-out action as the teams are going to be in a London match, and those belts are going to be hung above that bloody ring. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins in that match as America's Most Wanted take on CM Punk and Samoa Joe. There we go, my friends. America's Most Wanted. The better, I think Beer Money was better, but I didn't want to make Beer Money too early, and I wanted to give Chris Harris a good run in the company, as he got in real life. No work improvements for that, but a nice little angle. There's quite a few big angles on tonight's show, which are going to just keep advancing storylines. In about that, decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat. Nigel McGuinness defeated Drago in 7:42 by pinfall the Governor's Crumpet with 51D plus. Drago and Nigel McGuinness don't click. Drago 48, Nigel McGuinness 49, a 51D. No work improvements. Still working on those. So Nigel McGuinness celebrates victory when Randy Orton runs in, beating Nigel to the mat. A 53 plus, of course, Randy Orton and Nigel are going to be facing for the Action Division Championship this coming Sunday. Final Revolutions. The Greatest Division, one of the best titles in TNA Impact. You see, the high flying, the submissions, anyone can get in on the X Division. It's about no limits. Christopher Daniels, enjoy your last Impact as champion. And coming out there, not to lose, but to be the third X Division champion in TNA history. Strong words from Brian Danielson. 44D from Danielson. In a battle of a decent match, the SATs defeated the Badasses in 7:50 when CM Punk was counted out fighting James Storm. At ringside during the match, we also had Chris Harris and attack Joe at the same time. Josie Maximo is off his game, but these two have great chemistry, so do these. Josie Maximo 47, Julio Maximo 59, Samoa Joe 63, CM Punk 62. The TNA Championship storyline has advanced so and gained heat. No worker is 60C, so we can see the hatred between these two again. I know we have Roddy Piper in the back, which didn't advance the storyline it was meant to advance. You've been asking what am I going to do about Undertaker and Triple H. Nothing. As GM, I'm going to do nothing. You guys are enjoying the unpredictability about it. And this Sunday, these two guys are the main event. And personally, I'm enjoying the unpredictability too. So yeah, he's just going, yeah, I'm not doing anything about it. You enjoy the unpredictability about it. So I'm enjoying it because people are a bit concerned it might be getting a bit too dangerous. You haven't seen what happens. You haven't seen. I have toned it down this week, I think. In the terrible match, as ever kid, Doug Williams and Adam Windsor defeated Sonny Siaki, Kyle Palmer, Travis Tamonka, and 6:49 when Adam Windsor defeated Tamonka by pinfall. Adam Windsor 33, Doug Williams 40, Zebra Kid 39, Tonka 28, Kyle Palmer 30, Sonny Siaki 49. Adam Windsor in technical turns of work. Sonny Siaki with head and shoulders. Hopefully we can get them. I don't know. I'm not sure about Kyle Palmer. But yeah, in a bad decent match, good wrestling and decent match called Jalen defeated Vampiro. Jalen 67, Vampiro 64. No work improvements, 60 plus. Kane and Big Show obviously still haven't finished beating the living crap out of each other since the main event earlier this evening, or the opening segment earlier this evening. So they're going to continue in the back. So yeah, this is clips after that segment. Big Show attacks Kane in the back and then continues beating the living crap out of him. It's based on those clips that goes, this is what happened after that earlier on. And about that decent match with how much heat, Delirious and Amazing Red defeat Austin Aries and Chris Hero in 5:55. When Amazing Red defeat Austin Aries by pinfall flying scissors, Amazing Red 57, Delirious 56, Chris Hero 50, and Austin Aries 56. No work improvements. Nice little X Division high flying match for the fans. So we see Triple H in his locker room. Stephanie comes up behind him, but in the mirror, she isn't the Stephanie, she's the Undertaker. He gets up screwed and tries to protect himself. We hear the Undertaker marically laughing from somewhere unknown until we notice it is Stephanie McMahon laughing like the Undertaker. I forgot to add that bit, that will make sense later. 76B minus. So Stephanie McMahon's laughing like the Undertaker and also looks like him in the mirror. Yes, this is why we have 6,000 people watching. Just because we have weird and wonderful things like that. In about that decent amount of damage, the Modern Dragons defeated the Briscoes in 8:24, and Yoshi Tajiri defeated Mark Briscoe back with the Brainbuster. Tajiri 57, Super Crazy 60, Mark Briscoe 53, Jay Briscoe 53. No working groups of 59C. Not bad. Is this when the new guy turns up? Nope. In about that, good wrestling and decent match of crowd, Rob Van Dam defeated Fit Finley in 7:46 by people with the Frog Smash. Fit Finley 57, Rob Van Dam 75. And he's still improving in performance at 69C+, right on RVD. Where's all the text? What the frick? Okay. Basically, the Rock's in the back and going, I don't care what these fans say. I don't care what you say, Jeremy. I'm going out there on Sunday and I'm going to retain my championship. If you can smell what the Rock is cooking. That is exactly as the promo went. I actually wrote that one down. It was meant to be a quick and sweet promo from The Rock. But then we see the badasses in America's Most Wanted still got heat between them. They have a massive brawl backstage after the count-out victory, saying this Sunday, we're going to kick your asses. And now it's tables and, you know, that's where the announcement tables and chairs was meant to come in. But I couldn't, you know, I did it at the wrong moment. Sorry, guys. But in about that, great heat and good wrestling, Ric Flair, woo! And Mick Foley defeat Dustin and Sean Waltman in 8:24, and Ric Flair defeat Dustin by submission. Sean Waltman 67, Dustin 60, Mick Foley 80, Ric Flair only a 74. Whitfield debuts boy Nature Boy gimmicks got above rating of average. Mick Foley technical, Sean Waltman technical. Dirt Street, I think Ric Flair got bonus for Christmas star quality, but then I think he would have got penalised for being rusty. But he didn't get penalised for not being. So apart from being rusty, he didn't get penalised for being getting old. Okay. We'll let that happen then. We'll just keep that going. Oh god, I've just lost the microphone. In about that, DCS of a little heat, Sharp Boy, Danny Collins and Brian Danielson defeat Brian Kendrick, BT Gunn and Chris Daniels in 6:34 when Brian Danielson defeat Brian Kendrick by submission. Danielson 62, Danny Collins 46, Sharp Boy 57, Daniels 66, BT Gunn 50, and Brian Kendrick 60. The Impact storylines gained heat. Remember, BT Gunn is making his first official appearance on Impact after last week's trial show. Unless they did appear last week, and I actually had him on the roster, I don't remember. Danielson in performance, Sharp Boy in performance, and Danny Collins in technical. So all three of this team improve. What's going on with you, idiots? Come on. Shut up. And then the Undertaker's in the back with Paul Bear, and he goes... There's a bit of dirt on my screen what made it look like Paul Bear had a piercer by his eyebrow. This is not a game. Oh no, this is a war, a fight, and it's time. It's time... You saw I have all the power of the voodoo and supernatural. You see I can do anything and everything. It's not TV tricks or magic. It's real, and I can control anyone. You started this at Bound for Glory. You asked for it, and it's no way nearly over. Undertaker's saying, you know, that's why I had to say that he was controlling Stephanie. So he can control anyone and be anyone, but he has the power of voodoo and supernatural. That's every single power he can get in the world. Then Randy Orton attacks Nigel McGuinness in the back after, you know, just leaves him down and out. So that's twice now Randy Orton's attacked Nigel McGuinness this evening. Is that going to bite him in the ass? Yeah, it will. In a poor match, Roddy Strong and Sterling James Keenan defeated Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar in 8:17 when Sterling James Keenan defeated Randy Orton by pinfall. The pile driver following Fitz and Nigel. Brock Lesnar 45, Randy Orton 43, Sterling James Keenan 42, Roddy Strong 48. Any work for Sterling James Keenan, Rumble and Technical? Not bad at all, Sterling. So is that for Final Revolutions, all that? Yeah, which you're going to get. So baby, ladies and gentlemen, the UK Pitbulls match. I'm so looking forward to that. Basically, I decided that next episode, which is going to be in 2 weeks' time after this one, because next week you're going to get Ring of Fire, is you're going to get the entire month of December. So get your popcorn when you know that's coming on. Get your popcorn, get relaxed, get ready, because it's going to be one hell of a show. It's going to be 4 episodes of Impact and the pay-per-view all in one episode. It's going to be like a flipping 2.5 hour show, I think. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Thumbtacks, weapons, strap and train, tables, anything, you know, they're trapped by the train. It's going to be a brutal match. But it's our main event time on Impact this evening, my friends, and it's a 74B minus, but what does the actual match get? I don't know. I forgot to pull up the ratings. 78B in an exceptional match. Triple H, Paul White and The Rock defeat Chris Benoit, The Undertaker and Kane in 1952, and Triple H defeated Chris Benoit by pinfall the pedigree. Paul White was a difficulty. Rock 95, Paul White 63, Triple H 89, Kane 72, Undertaker 91, Benoit 91. All these storylines advance the segment. Chris Benoit in performance and The Rock in technical. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where the show closes off tonight as we head to our main event. The reason the Ric Flair didn't debut in the main event was because, of course, he's going to have ring rust, and I was very concerned about that going into this match. But there you go, my friends. There's our first Impact of this episode, and I better get the ratings up. So this got, where will it be? Documents. So I need to change this anyway. So TNA ratings for this week, as you saw last week, the 77B, whereas Explosion got a 72, which is why Impact is in the Monday night spot. But this week it's got a 75B minus, the Go Home show not doing very good. But we'll see, because Explosion's only got one chance to get back that Monday night spot this week. So we'll see what happens. I think that adds a bit of an interesting ploy to the game, as the game decides who goes on what night. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, putting up with my voice. We'll see you again on TNA Explosion as we go live, and we'll find out what more's going to be happening over there as we build up to Final Evolutions. And then, of course, we've got Turning Point. But Explosion's about Final Evolutions. Thank you for watching. And we get another huge crowd of 6,000 people live at the Turing Stadium. And in the pre-show battle, Dynamite Sheet and Talbot Wrestling, Too Tough Tony defeats Dean Thomas in 8:15 by pinfall 24E. Dean Thomas 29, Too Tough Tony 27. These two don't click, the belt drag in the middle, blah 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 blah. No work improvements. They're still learning how to work. Tonight's show is totally different to what you normally see from my booking, so hopefully you enjoy tonight's. In the pool pre-show match, Beth Phoenix and Toya Wilson defeat Nat and Nadine Hart. Beth Phoenix and ODB defeated Toya Wilson and Nat and Nadine Hart. 7:46 when ODB defeated Nat and Nadine Hart by pinfall. I'm quite surprised to say ODB carried the match, but I've just looked at this. Nat and Nadine Hart 35, Toya Wilson 34, ODB 50, Beth Phoenix 37, ODB improving in technical at 43D. And I've brought someone in tonight who's training, who I want to give a shot because we need one more person over on the Explosion, the same as what we needed on Impact. But in the future, I've had subpar wrestling and Little Heat. Nick Mondo defeated Danny Havoc in 7:49 by pinfall. 41D. Danny Havoc 37, Nick Mondo 40. No work improvements. Nick Mondo is a bit better in the ring. Let's go and get my drink over here. In the future, I've had subpar wrestling and Little Heat. John Cena defeated Kevin Steen in 7:48 by pinfall spin out powerbomb. Kevin Steen 47, John Cena 44. No work improvements, 47D minus. A lot of the improvements in the moment, I've been watching I've been looking at the entire roster. A lot of the improvements are happening on the house shows. When a poor pre-show match, Devon Storm defeated the Blue Meanie in 7:39 by pinfall. Devon Storm 50, Blue Meanie 43. Blue Meanie improving performance. He's part of the hardcore division, but he's just here as a comedy act more than anything. And in pre-show I've had subpar wrestling and non-existent crowd heat. Bobby Roode defeated Air Paris in 7:33 by pinfall the Rude Awakening. Air Paris 44, Bobby Roode 49. No work improvements, but Air Paris has proved himself tonight and will be joining the roster. He used to tag with AJ as something. But we opened straight into the show with a hardcore match, and the battle that had decent wrestling without much heat. Abyss defeats Tommy Dreamer in 8:26 by pinfall. Tommy Dreamer 59, Abyss 49, no work improvements, 57C minus. And straight after the match, of course, Sandman runs in and beats the living crap out of Abyss with a kendo stick, screaming, "I'm the champion, you are no longer the champion." But in above our D-Stress Without Cheat, Too Cool defeated that Hit Squad in 8:18 when Grandmaster Sketsy defeated Dan Maff by pinfall the aided sit-out powerbomb. Monster Mac 44, Dan Maff 47, Scotty Too Hot E 51 and Grandmaster Sexy 60. No work appearance, 54C minus. So Too Cool have got a win. They needed it. In above our decent wrestling without cheat, Gail Kim defeated Jacqueline Moore in 8:07 by pinfall. Gail Kim 40, Jacqueline Moore 60. These two have great chemistry and showed no performance, a 53C minus. Then we see James Mitchell in the back and he goes, "Anybody can beat these two? Hell no. These two are a force to be reckoned with. These two huge brutes have been a force since signing and coming to TNA from the UK. You might hate them, but I love them. And the new church is the powerhouse. A 55C minus. And the TNA tag time storylines, Vance Saywood. Then we get Jeff come in and he goes, this is my brainchild. This is my money maker. Sod you fans, sod you all for coming. Sod you all. I'm coming for you, BG. You seem to be taking me down. I don't care if these fans boo me. I don't care if nobody likes me. All I know is I'm the best in this business. I'm better than Vince McMahon. So he's being a really cocky arsehole. 70C plus, so he's really hitting on BG James tonight. We are sold out tonight, which I'm happy about again. But in above, had good wrestling and decent crowd. Ron Killings defeat Juice and Liger in 805 by pin for the Truth of Consequences. Juice and Liger 76, Ron Killings 54. Juice and Liger improving performance. Not a bad match. I'm quite proud of that. And in above, had great wrestling and a decent match from the crowd. The APA defeat the Hardy Boys in 8:15 when Bradshaw Layfield defeated Jeff Hardy by pin for the aided powerbomb. Jeff Hardy carried the match in terms of ring work. Jeff Hardy was really off his game. Jeff and Matt Hardy showed excellent chemistry teaming together. The match deserved better announcing. Ron Simmons 63, John Bradshaw Layfield 65, Matt Hardy 71, Jeff Hardy 85, and John Bradshaw Layfield improving the technical dirt sheet. Also, it was capped because of length, that's fine. But there's going to be a huge shock happening in the next angle, please believe me. So after the match, Matt attacks Jeff Hardy and starts beating down his brother, but nobody knows why he's doing it. It's come out of nowhere. And Matt just grabs him and he goes, you're always the favourite of Mum and Dad, these fans. I've had it. We are done. You're no brother of mine. You're nothing to me. And I am completing the turn. The turn went badly. I don't care. I don't care about the actual game physics. But yes, Matt Hardy is now a heel and he's going to be feuding with Jeff Hardy. It is going to be a professional storyline. It's going to be over the next 4 shows. It's not just going to end at Turning Point. There's going to be, these two are going to be separated until the new year. But they're no longer tag team. But Matt's going to be playing, they're going to be, going up against each other. There's going to be mentions, but we'll hopefully hear from Jeff next week about his thoughts about his brother splitting up from him. But in above, I had DCMS, Madame Mischief, Adrian Williams, Mia Toyota, and Trish Stratus defeat Lita, Daphne, Katina Walters, and Mickie James in 602, and Mischief defeat Mickie James by pinfall. Angel Williams in Rumble, Mischief in performance, and Katrina Walters in performance. Not bad improvements. Trish Stratus 50, Toyota 66, Angel Williams 37, Mischief 44, Mickie James 44, Katrina Walters 38, Daphne 42, and Lita 68. The Toyota sustained a strained wrist, which is not good at all. But we'll go with it. Thank you, Ricky. So there's someone else who's had enough of his tag partner. Cage, it's time you saw I was a better one of us. I'm still the awesome one. It's time you understood that. You're nothing but a point-blank asshole. Ouch. So Edge being a really cocky going, yeah, I'm the awesome one. You're not. You're just point-blank asshole. 66C plus, not a bad promo from Edge. I think we've got some future stars. But in a decent match, AJ Styles defeats Monty Brown in 7:45 by pin for the Stars Clash. Monty Brown 52, AJ 70. No working for I'm trying to push AJ 64C in both this and Ring of Fire. AJ is going to be one of my major players. I've got a year-long plan for AJ in Ring of Fire, and I've got a year-long plan for AJ in TNA, so I've got AJ sorted. But in about that, decent wrestling with much heat, the UK Pitbulls defeat Gado and Jado and the Haas Brothers in 9:19. The order elimination was Haas Brothers first, then Gado and Jado, and the UK Pitbulls make defense 14 of their TNA World Tag Team titles. So yeah, the Haas Brothers are here. They're going to be replacing Hardy Boys on Explosion in the Tag Team division. I wanted the Haas Brothers anyway, and I was going to bring in a heel tag team, but Jeff Hardy's been a standout wrestler, and I want him to be a single star. So we're going to build up the feud heading into Final Revolutions. They're not going to fight until after then. And then we're going to build it over the course of the 2 Explosion pay-views and the final pay-view. And then he's going to go into singles competition and feud with or are people the same as the other guy. But Charlie Haas David is a legitimate athlete, below average. So is his brother, above average, Ross Haas. I have never heard of Russ Haas. I've heard of Charlie Haas, of course. He's got to train above. Russ Haas was really off his game because it's probably his first match. He's probably nervous. Kevin Kelly and Dom have pretty good chemistry. The colour come together match a boost. Jado 59, Gado 60, Ross Haas 32, Charlie Haas 50, Big Dave 49, and Bulk 44. The Explosion TNA Tuesdays fantasy agreement. So Gado and Jado, even with the Haas brothers there, they could not get the Bulk, the UK Pitbulls tag belts off them, and you know. Final Revolutions, they've got to take on Gado and Jado for the UK Pitbulls, so it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens there in the Pitbulls match. 61C from Lita. I'm the best woman in the women's division. It's time for a fight, and in 5 weeks of Final Revolutions, I'm going to kick Trish's ass and keep this title around my waist. And she just basically rubs it. The WWE have gone sour with their women's division. This is where women are allowed to be awesome and grow. It's time you understood that I am the top pig. I am the top pig, and it's time you lot of little stupid women respect me as your champion. Why is she calling herself a pig? I don't know. But you'll find out. I'll come up with some reason, because that was not meant to be there. I am on the top, is meant to say. I'm on the top, but top pig works. But in a decent match, Scott Hall, Kid Cash, Scott Hall, Kid Cash, Steve Corino, and Steve Corino defeat Drew Galloway, Shannon Moore, and Raven in Shannon Moore's debut on the roster. In 6:55, when Kid Cash defeated Drew Galloway by pinfall the dead level. Drew Galloway is the weak link. Shannon Moore debuted his Teen Idol, below average. Steve Corino seen off his game. Kevin Kelly and Don West are pretty good chemistry calling matches. Raven 78, Shannon Moore 55, Drew Galloway 35, Steve Corino 50, Kid Cash 53, Scott Hall 75. No work improved, 65C. Nice little match. I have trashed in my rematch, and it looks like Steve is not going to go easy on me. Let's play this game. I know every trick in the book, and I don't care who's coming at me. I'm going to kick their ass and use whatever I can to win my bloody match. I'm not even going to try and do William Regal's promo. Not Turning Point. It's Final Revolutions we're booking for. Are we going once everyone's on the same... You know, I can do it when you've got... But I know Final Revolution's joint pay-per-view, which is why I'm getting confused. And I think that's my biggest problem with booking. But we're going to do an entire month of wrestling next time. And you're going to get to see these matches build over the 4 weeks and then culminate at Final Revolutions in one episode. It'll be done in 2 parts. So you'll get 4 episodes of Impact at 6 o'clock, and then you'll get to the next 4 and Final Revolutions at 9 o'clock. Or maybe 10, just to give you time to watch. It depends how long each episode's going to be. But yeah, so that's another huge... That lineup's looking good. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've just got Jeff Jarrett and BG James to book, I think, for that at the moment. But of course, you already know it's going to be happening. But it's not going to be any normal match. Jeff Jarrett's asked it to be a... where is it? There it is. I'm looking in the wrong spot. An I Quit match. So Jeff Jarrett versus BG James in an I Quit match. There is going to be some other stipulation to this match, but I'm going to wait until we get final Turning Point out of the way, and I'll work out if it's going to be on these two or it's going to be on one of the other rivalries. But that's going to be going on. But in a decent match, Sandman defeated Rhino in 7:59 by pinfall the flying leg drop. He makes defense number 1 of his TNA Hardcore Championship at 60C. Rhino 64, Sandman 46, no work improvements. Don't be surprised if he gets the title at some point in the future, because he's amazing in ring. And of course, Abyss comes down and beats the living shit out of Sandman with a kendo stick. So that's the commitments for Sandman beating Abyss down with a kendo stick. Abyss does the same to him. And I'm drinking Toffee Nut Latte by the starches you can buy from this cafe. I bought quite a few boxes yesterday, Morrison's, because they're £2 a box. So I've got 2 packs of Toffee Nut, 2 packs of, or 2 boxes of Toffee Nut, 2 boxes of the solid caramel, which was what I was drinking last time, and then 2 boxes, and then a box of the double mocha to try. I also wanted to get 2 boxes of solid caramel because they're only seasonal. I don't know if the Toffee Nut is or not. But in a section of match, Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle defeated BG James and Booker T in 7:35, and Kurt Angle defeated Booker T by pinfall the Angle Slam in F65C. Booker T 76, BG James 67, Kurt Angle 96, Jeff Jarrett 75. Booker T improving flying, Kurt Angle carried the match, not too far out of it. Obviously, Trish has pissed off Lita pissed off Trish Stratus, so she basically runs into a locker room and just starts smacking her down. Just leaves her there after security come in and go, tell her to get out of the locker room. And then in the battle, had superb wrestling and great heat. Kurt Hennig defeated Eddie Guerrero in 7:36 by pin for the Henningplex. Eddie Guerrero 86, Kurt Hennig 75. Eddie Guerrero in performance and Kurt Hennig in performance. Not bad at 65C. We're having a nice 2001, I think. A video plays hyping up Austin Aries and Steve Austin and Christian versus Regal and Edge. So 2 storylines advance for this. This is our main event for the evening. And in an exceptional match, Christian Cage and Steve Austin defeated William Regal and Edge in 1956. When Steve Austin defeated Edge by pinfall. Steve Austin 96, Christian Cage 71, Edge 73, William Regal 88, and now says Kevin Kelly is pretty weak. No work improvements, but he has been improving in announcing every show. He improves just a little bit because he's doing it every week. And we end tonight's show with that huge match, and that means I can go back and watch a bit more of AAW as we load up the game. But that's a problem, because that does mean that Explosion has already won by a minor count out by a 74 to a 75. So that means Impact is on Monday night still, and it doesn't mean it's going to come down to the pay-per-view, which is what I was hoping, because it's already won. So gentlemen, we'll see you at a Turning Point, and then I'll see you again at Turning Point. Thanks for watching. Tonight is a turning point for these wrestlers before Final Revolutions. Christopher Daniels and AJ packing out the X Division onto Explosion, but since that night, Bryan Danielson has been on his back, and will he be able to capture the X Division title tonight? Be able to capture Christopher's title tonight? The ring will need to be in reverse as 2 of the biggest men on the Impact roster fight it out as the now named Big Show will face off against the Devil's favourite Demon Kane. Who is going to be the winner? It is hard to tell. Then the semi-main, The Rock has been saying that Chris Benoit don't belong in the main event. Will he prove himself tonight? And then the main event, he's been kidnapped, his wife's been kidnapped, he's been given powers and seen how. And now The Undertaker is messing with his head. But who will be the better player when The Undertaker meets Triple H in the middle of that ring tonight? And now TNA Wrestling and the Impact brand presents to you Turning Point 2001 live. Hello guys, welcome back. It is time for Turning Point. As you know, we are sold out tonight in front of 12,000 fans at the Von Bern Centre as TNA Championship. All the storylines advance to this segment, and we are ready. A 73B minus, and everybody else on the main card. And after that, we cut to the arena, we see loads of pyro fireworks go off above the ring and on the stage, and then we see the fans with their signs, and then we cut to Mike Tenay and Jerry Lawler who are on the side of the stage. So Explosion is very similar to Monday WWE. Explosion and have their announcers ringside, and then Impact have their announcers on the stage side. Okay, so they're on the side of the stage and they go, "Welcome to Impact's Turning Point," and tonight we've got loads of action featuring the action and X Division and tag teams, and all the titles on the line. This night is the best night ever, and I can't wait for this. Let's get the action. Let's go to the ring for an action division match. And we open up tonight with action division tag team match. In about that subpar wrestling, a little heat. Kenny Omega and Travis Tamonka defeated Roderick Strong and Adam Windsor in 7:58 when Kenny Omega defeated Adam Windsor by pinfall. They don't work as a team, okay? Adam Windsor 35, Roger Strong 43, Travis Tamonka 31, Kenny Omega 41. Roger Strong improving performance, a 41D, a beautiful, beautiful match. In above had subpar wrestling, a little heat. Excalibur defeated PJ Black in 8:03 by pinfall. The Tiger Driver 98, Excalibur 46, PJ Black 45. Excalibur improving performance, Mike Tenay a 49D plus. Yep, a nice little X Division match. You know, we're not going to go to the big B-rated matches, are we? Start off with, we're going to build it up slowly. But a 61C, I'm not complaining. In a decent match, the Briscoe brothers defeated the Dudley Boys in 8:28 when Jay Briscoe defeated Brother Ray by pinfall. The Briscoe bottom. Brother Ray 78, Brother Devon 76, Mark Briscoe 55, Jay Briscoe 49. Brother Ray improving in performance, a 61C. In the above had decent wrestling below heat. Jimmy Jacobs and Danny Collins defeat BT Gunn and Caprice Coleman in 8:08 when Danny Collins defeated BT Gunn by pinfall. Jimmy Jacobs and Danny Collins showed excellent chemistry teaming together. Interesting. 54C minus. Danny Collins 58, Jimmy Jacobs 51, Caprice Coleman 42, BT Gunn 46. Caprice Coleman improving in performance. Nice. I forgot to look at that on the previous matches. Oh yeah, BT Gunn ain't got a bloody gimmick, has he? I didn't do it on that. I'll do it at the next show. But in a superb match, Rob Van Dam defeated Mick Foley in 8:16 by pinfall the Frog Splash. Rob Van Dam 17, Mick Foley 82, a 71C. Mick Foley improving in technical. Not bad. I'm pushing RVD towards the main event. I don't think it's going to be a good decision. But in above that, decent wrestling, but don't have much heat. Nigel McGuinness is now your X Division champion, Action Division champion, after defeating Randy Orton in 14 minutes 53 by pinfall the Governor's Crumpet. Nigel McGuinness is your TNA Action Division, as I said. Nigel McGuinness 56, Randy Orton 56, both of them getting 56, 55C minus. No work in progress, but the TNA Championship storyline has advanced to the segment and gained heat. Nice little match there from these guys. In a terrible match, Carl Carmen defeated the Zebra Kid in 7:32 by pinfall the top rope splash. Zebra Kid seemed off his game. The announced quality in the colour commentary gave the match a boost. He's also in AAW, All Action Wrestling, I do believe. The Zebra Kid 33, Carl Carmen 34. I don't think he's on the main roster. I think he's in the training grounds. I do know he's around on that save with us, so I don't remember if I put him on the main roster or not. Going but that for a while. In about that decent wrestling damage sheet, the SATs, the Spanish announced team, defeat the Modern Dragons in 12:40 when Julio Maximo defeated Super Crazy by pin for the Spanish Fly. Julio Maximo was well off his game, but these two showed extra chemistry teaming together. Yoshi Chidori 53, Super Crazy 54, Julio Maximo 47, Julio Maximo 61, a 58C minus. No work appearance, just a nice little battle in the tag team division. Quite happy we sold out tonight. I think selling out this sort of event is better than not selling out the venue. In above that, decent wrestling damage sheet, Sharp Boy, Matt Sydal and Delirious defeated Chris Hero, Paul London and Sanjay Dutt in 12:16 when Matt Sydal defeated Chris Hero by pinfall. Delirious 55, Matt Sydal 62, Sharp Boy 53, Sanjay Dutt 54, Paul London 64 and Chris Hero 50. No worker improvements, but a 59C. Not a bad match from the X Division there. If anyone's been paying much attention to my saves. And then we have another 6-man X Division match. And above that, had decent wrestling, a little heat. Austin Aries, Brian Kendrick and Fergal Devet defeated Johnny Storm, Alligator and Amazing Red. And 7:32 when Fergal Devet defeated Johnny Storm by pin for the diving foot stomp. Yes, he's got that finisher in this game. Amazing Red 60, Alligator 50, Johnny Storm 43, Fergal Devet 60, Brian Kendrick 62, Austin Aries 48. Brian Kendrick in Rumble. So a little bit of improvement there. 58C minus. In a decent match, Fit Finley defeated Sean Waltman in 14:43 by the pinfall the Tombstone. Sean Waltman 67, Fit Finley 56. No worker improvements of 64C. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then in Action Division, 6-man tag in above our decent wrestling little heat. Colt Cabana, Doug Williams and Sterling James Keenan defeated Sonny Siaki, Drago and Brock Lesnar in 15:22 when Colt Cabana defeated Sonny Siaki by pinfall with a Colt 45, a 52D+. Lesnar 56, Drago 52, Sonny Siaki 49, Sterling James Keenan 40, Doug Williams 42, Colt Cabana 41, Brock Lesnar in performance of 52D+. Not a bad match, if I'm honest. In about that decent wrestling with sheet, the Badasses defeated America's Most Wanted in 14:51 when Samoa Joe climbed the ladder and retrieved the tag team belts. And they make defense number 2 of their tag belts. Chris Harris 46, James Storm 45, Samoa Joe 67, CM Punk 64. James Storm in technical, CM Punk and Samoa Joe Sex Scrimmage team together. The TNA Tag Team Championship storylines advances segment. 62C from the tag team title match. Not too bad, not too shabby from the tag teams. In about that, good wrestling and decent crowd, Vampiro defeated Jerry Lynn in 15:22 by pinfall with a nail in a coffin. Jerry Lynn 68, Vampiro 63. No work, but 67C+. So after this, we'll have a quick look at... I forgot to write the pay-per-view ratings down. Damn. In about that, decent wrestling element sheet, Bryan Danielson defeated Christopher Daniels in 15:29 by pinfall with a cattle mutilation. Bryan Danielson is now the X Division champion. Danielson 62, Daniels 65, no working groups. So Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles had 6 defenses each. I did not do that on purpose, by the way. I did that by accident. In a superb match, Ric Flair defeated Dustin Rhodes in 14:50 by pinfall. Dustin 64, Ric Flair 88, 69C+. No work in progress. Refers P9s for giving consistency, announced quality, lack of associated hot storyline. Refer got a bonus for star quality, charisma, business, same star quality and charisma, which is not bad. So obviously fans like a bit of Dustin. In above had fantastic heat and good wrestling. Big Show defeated Kane in 14:47 by pinfall after using a foreign object. Kane 74, Big Show 64. No work in progress, but the Impact, as I said, he's going to become known as the Big Show again. Kane star quality. Kane for Banis manager help. Kane got a bonus from managerial chemistry. Big Show got charisma and star quality. Got a bonus from referee, announced quality and segments penalised for the content being risk being low. It's something I need to look at really. 70C plus. So then we get The Rock in the back and he goes, "This show has been good, but it's about to get better. And tonight is the night the Great One retains his championship. If you smell what The Rock is cooking." 77B from The Rock. Hopefully this match does quite well, because we haven't had any 77 or B plus matches. An 81B. In an exceptional match, The Rock defeats Chris Benoit in 24 minutes 36 by pinfall. He makes defense number 8 of his TNA Championship. Chris Benoit 90, The Rock 93. Chris Benoit in performance and The Rock in technical. Dirt sheets, Benoit for star quality, bonus for Christmas star quality. Referee and Billy Dalton. So it's been nice colour commentary. Impact TNA storyline being low heat, lack of an associated hot storyline, and all that load of tosh. I'm going to turn the dirt sheet off because it winds me up, because I don't think it's right. And then Triple H is in the back with Stephanie. I don't know why Jeremy Borash isn't on the screen. Yes, I might have caused this, but I helped my man and friend win. Tonight I beat The Undertaker again. Tonight I kill the fans' favourite. And why? After he's done it. After it's done, it makes no... And why? After he's done, it makes no sense. But this is turning point. And there's going to be no turning point for The Undertaker, as I'm going to win again. And in an 81B, and above had unbelievable heat and superb wrestling, The Undertaker defeated Triple H in 24 minutes 58 by pinfall with a chokeslam. No work in progress. Triple H, The Undertaker 88, Triple H 89, The Undertaker and Paul Bear great chemistry, so does Stephanie McMahon. Let's have a look at the Dirt Streets. Social lack associated hot storyline. They've got all storylines being associated to him. Yeah, we're going to ignore the Dirt Street. So an 281B matches, so we could have done The Rock and Chris Benoit as the main event, really. But hey ho, Triple H and The Undertaker going at it there, and it gets an 81B throughout the entire card. So I'm going to be giving it to I'm not going to be giving it to those guys, because I'm actually going to go with Chris Benoit and The Rock, who got 90s. And then I'm also going to give it to The Undertaker, because, hey, it's The Undertaker, and he got a win tonight. So praised, praised, and praised. I think this did about the same as the Explosion pay-per-view from Britain. But gentlemen, we'll see you again on the next episode of TNA Impact, which is going to be in 2 weeks' time. And don't forget, 9 o'clock tonight is going to be Ring of Fire Wrestling. An entire month of TV tapings and the big event at the end of the month. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at 9 o'clock. Thank you.